Little toothpaste on the shirt. This is Greenleaf, darlings. Y'all know the reviews don't come on time, etc., etc. We just don't, give it whenever I see it, whenever I'm available to see it. That's when I give it out to y'all. Y'all know the team. But God, I just love this show. I love this show. Greenleaf, it's everything. It's so good. It's just the acting. I think the acting is what get me, and that Lynn Whitfield. I swear, if Lynn Whitfield ever leave this show, I'm probably not going to watch it. Although I think it's an amazing show, period. But if Lynn Whitfield ever leave this show, I don't know. It's like Taraji leaving Empire. It's just like it's not the same, darling. It's not the same. It's not the same. So anyway, it started off with Lady Mae. She's going to see Sister Patterson, I believe, which is, of course, paid by the one and only Patti LaBelle. She has her own congregation. She has TV church service. She, became a big, pastor. Lady Mae talked last episode about how, they met in college. They grew up together and they met in college, and they both had the same dreams, or they was going to go to college together, rather. And Lady Mae fell in love with James, and she declined. They were both going to go to college and basically be pastors and stuff. But she went on ahead and followed her dreams and, whatever. So the receptionist lady come out there and be like, Lady Mae, Miss Patterson's here to see you. She's ready for you, Miss Maxine, child. So the whole time when Lady Mae's walking in there, Patti LaBelle's "When You've Been Blessed Feels Like Heaven" is playing. I was just like, come on now. So they come and sit down. She's very excited to see Lady Mae. She probably haven't seen her in forever. They sit down and she was just like, Lady Mae, come and sit down, child. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Let's just chill out and do how we used to do. Lady Mae was just like, well, we're going to need some pork rinds and some pop, child, so we can sit around and talk mess. She was just like, Mae, why are you here? She was just like, I just came for some sister girl advice, and I should have listened to you. Because back in the day, when we both agreed that we were going to, go to college, and I had a calling to be a pastor, I should have listened to you instead of following behind some man. And she's just like, oh, honey. Lady Mae told her that she wants to go back to school and study, get her degree and all that, which is amazing, just so that she can run the church. And Patti LaBelle told her, like, sis, you already got a church. You already at one of the biggest churches in the world, at Calvary. She was like, take over, Mae. Take over. Don't make me over. Take over, Mae. Now that you know, I wanna know you. Issue in the Running Man. But she was just like, take over, Mae. That's your church. She was like, she done seen so many situations where the man, he divorces the first lady. And she's the one that's struggling because he's the one, the pastor, he's the one that got the coin. And, the woman is just, struggling, living her life. And, having it hard. She was just like, it's time for you to take over and rise up above this, darling. So Lady Mae agreed. Lady Mae get back to the house. They're having a function there they have it every year to just thank the staff that everybody works at the church. Pretty much. And so they're having it, and this is another situation where James and Mae have to put on fronts, child, and be extra for the people and try to make it seem like they all in love when they can't stand each other. So we have Corinne there, and who works at the church, child. She's there setting up everything, the maid and everybody. Real cute. It looks really nice downstairs, ready for the guests to come in, darling. So Lady Mae goes upstairs, I guess, to get ready. James comes out the bathroom. She was just like, what the hell are you doing here, James? He was like, look, I had to take a shower, child. These people come in here. We both got to put on fronts and smell good and look nice. What you talking about? Lady Mae was just like, yeah, James, just remember, it's over. I didn't think about you, child. He was just like, well, it's showtime, child. Meanwhile, we cut over to Zora, and Jacob and Carissa, and they over at the house, chilling. You know, Zora's being hateful. She don't want to go to this event, but a part of the reason why they're throwing this event also is just to kind of, I guess, honor Clara in a way, because Clara is giving them their $2 million for the IRS tax situation they got going on. So they come up in now, and you know, Zora's being hateful, rude. Carissa was just like, look, you keep it up, and I'm and I'm gonna put your little ass in boot camp. Jacob, you're not gonna put my daughter in no boot camp. She don't need that. Carissa was just like, that's my child too. I don't want her. I don't give a damn. She's a shoplifter. She's taken from the church house, and I ain't got time for her. She's your side of the family. She get all that shit from your side of the family. My side of the family is they somebody's. Your child is a klepto, and I don't know where the hell she get it from. So, I have to put some in my mouth, y'all. Y'all ever had that feeling where, like, you belch or cough, and not to be nasty, but it tastes like throw up right here? I guess that's acid reflux. So anyway, they get over to the house. It's a beautiful event. You know, everybody come there. James' old buddy Percy, who we found out actually set him and May up, he shows up. That man plays in everything. I don't know his real name, but you know, very good actor. Lady Mae was just like, child, what you doing here? You know, they all have history together, you know, they all talk and put on fronts, whoop to whoop. We see Clara, we see Connie, you know, the old fierce Silver mama. What is she at the church? The treasurer, I believe, something. Who's just up in everybody's business, you know. Y'all know them aunties, child. Real by the book and real nosy. Where's May? I ain't seen her in a while. You still, you know. Darius and Grace, they come downstairs. They're talking to Clara. Grace already warned Darius, look, I know you ain't been to church in a while, and they're going to know it. They're going to ask where the hell you been, why you're not a member of Calvary. What you do, just being real nosy. And that's exactly what Clara was doing. And we also found out that Clara is the grandmother to Corinne, the receptionist at Calvary. So that's interesting. Just being real invasive. They did the whole little write-up about Grace in the magazine. It was supposed to be about Lady Mae, but Lady Mae was getting drunk last week. So, when the interview lady came, so Grace said, well, hell, I'll do the interview. I'm an accomplished woman. So, they did that. What else is going on, child? Grace, she had a very interesting exchange with Connie. Because, well, let me get to this first. Okay, so Aaron and Kevin, they had a scene. Kevin is going crazy. He don't know where the hell the baby at. He don't know what the hell is going on with Charity. So, Kevin, he getting ready to call the police on Charity because he told Charity not to bring that baby out of town. Charity did anyway, trying to prove a point. She's lying, saying she's still on tour with Jabari when she ain't nowhere but just on the road, kicking dirt, upset. Because, her life is not going as planned, right now. So I get it. I do. Charity. But she makes silly decisions a lot of times. So she's just riding around chilling with the baby child. So he's upset. Kevin actually shows up to the Greenleaf Manor. Grace was able to stop him. She's like, hey, what's going on? Kevin was upset. He was getting ready to show out and tear the party up. Grace stopped him. Grace actually called Charity. It was just like, Charity, where you at? Charity was laid up by some pool, child. And she was just like, is Nathan with you? She was like, before you think that I'm an unfit mama, Nathan, they got it's a trained daycare center, child. It's people who work with kids every day. My baby good. And she just sitting laid up on the pool, child, drinking. And you gonna get back in the car and drive with the baby knowing you've been drinking? I guess. Somebody come get that baby. Let Charity go through what she going through by herself. Child, she run off there rolling that baby in the back seat. I'm taking her out straight like that. And I don't want to do that because she is the niece of CeCe Winans. She's in the Winans family for real. I want to do them legends. In the name of Jesus. So anyway, so, you know, she was able to stop Kevin, and Kevin was just like, look, I'm about to call the police. Grace was just like, please tell that queen not to call the police, child. Aaron was just like, child, I'll do my best, but that man upset. Okay, I can't do nothing with that man upset. So anyway, let's put you on back to Connie. Connie asked Grace, walked up to Grace, was that Kevin? And Grace was just like, why? She was like, because I wanted to talk to him. And Grace was just like, what you want to talk to him for? Connie was just like, because I just want to know why he's not at work at the church. His son is a part of the church. He's welcome there. And Grace was just like, yeah, but you know, you won't sign the what's she say? Coalition. Is it called the coalition, y'all? The corporation. I think it's the coalition. You know, basically saying that, you know, if you're gay or lesbian or trans, that you know, can come here. Grace was just like, look, there are gay and lesbian, trans people that need a home, that need a church that they can be proud of, a place that they can come to for safety and love. And, you know, Connie was just like, you the same old Grace, child. You always standing up for all the underdogs except for Jesus. Grace is just like, everybody, including Jesus, is the underdog. All the underdogs are Jesus, okay? Don't come for me with that. Grace was about to cuss that lady out. I was like, Grace, walk off from that lady. Connie will sue you. Connie will have your ass in jail. You still supposed to be in jail about that Mac thing. That's what they say. But Grace got upset. Meanwhile, we got little Sophia and little Zora. They talking. And Sophia was just like, yeah, aren't you glad I got your TV back? I'm sorry about the phone. I couldn't help you there, sis, but at least I got your TV back. So I was just like, child, you know, Daddy done restricted the channels. And also, he went World War III on me, acting crazy, acting like the Hulk, acting a fool. Talk about been stealing the church's money. And Sophia was just like, well, have you been stealing the church's money? Zora, no, I ain't been stealing the church's money. Lying ass little thing. So, she was just like, oh, okay. Then all of a sudden, we see Sophia's man, you know, they decide to go outside to the car. Now, you know, Sophia is a young lady, you know. I think they're like 16, something like that on the show. And, you know, she's coming into herself, and her man, I believe, is the same age or maybe a year older. So, but anyway, they in the car, kissing and licking on each other in Sophia's car. And actually, she started kissing him first. Now, Sophia, that's a little boy, okay? Men, you know, want to have sex all the time, and, you know, at a teenager age and going all the way up, you know, until infinity and beyond. But, you know, most women's sex drives don't increase until they get older, whatever. But, you know, men, as a teenager, young boys, they horny as hell. And you kissing that boy first, and him being with you and being nice to you and hugging you and touching you and smelling you, that do something to little boys, okay? Sophia, little straight boys wouldn't do nothing for me, but it do stuff for little boys, you know, little straight boys. So, you know, and you enticing on that man, rubbing on that man, you know he gonna get hard. And she talking about, no, get back the Bible. The Bible. And he got irritated. He was just like, yeah, so I'm about to go. I don't want to slap you up like Isaiah slapped Zora up. So I'm gonna go, before we break up. But he not gonna hold out for too much longer. Sophia, it's unfortunate. I think you should continue. She says she wanna, wait till marriage and stuff, which is the best thing to do. But that's a hard struggle to walk through, especially with people your age. And if everybody else doing it, you just stick to your guns. It's hard to do when you see everybody else doing stuff, especially your little fast ass cousin Zora. But just do you and be different, But that's hard when you're a teenager. Being the oddball out all the time. Sometimes you just have to walk in life alone and have to be okay with that. So anyway, she goes back upstairs to talk to little Zora, and they get to talking, and Zora ends up getting on her computer and end up chatting with Isaiah. She's still talking to Isaiah, knowing Isaiah be knocking her butt against the wall. She still be talking to Isaiah. And, Sophia was just like, what the hell you doing? Why are you still talking to Isaiah? He beats your ass. He talked to you like you're crazy. Why are you talking to Isaiah, fool? So she was just like, you need to stop, little Miss Goody Two Shoes. I want to go back to my life when I did not know you. You're so annoying. All this stuff is because of you. Just blaming pretty much everything on Sophia. Just mad at Sophia because Sophia don't be up with the shit that she be up with. And she be wanting to do. What did she called Sophia Jesus little bitch or something. She said, I said, ooh. Sophia got up. She was just like, say it again. And Zora was just like, you Jesus little bitch. Sophia was just like, say it again. And Zora, I would love to hit you right now. I really want to hit you. Sophia, do it. Now this is the second time Sophia had been the aggressive one. At first she was the aggressive one in the car with that boy. Now she the aggressive one with her cousin Zora. And she's the person to make the first move is what I'm trying to say. And she started pushing on Zora. Then Zora, she was getting ready to start to take it to her ass. And then that's when Carissa came in. And she was like, what's gotten into you two? She looked at the laptop, realized she'd been chatting with the little boy. She's just over it. She's trying to send Zora away to the girls' home anyway. She tired of her. I'm here for Carissa in that moment. Because, what the hell are you going to do? You try with these kids. And they get to a certain age and want to do what they want to do. I put good values and raised you right and morals and loved you and hugged you and fed you and all that stuff. You ain't gonna kill me. Especially when I got another child to sit here and raise and hope that he don't end up messed up like you. You ain't gonna kill me. So you go about your way. Found out on the laptop that she was saying that when she gets 18 she's out of the house, and I believe she's like 16 now. So I was just like, Lord, Zora, please help him. So Clarissa and Clarissa was talking to Jacob about the whole thing. They're trying to keep Lady May them out of the whole situation. Lady May came up to them and was just like, what's going on with y'all? Clarissa was just like, oh, we just talking about the wine, y'all. So then Jacob ended up telling his mother the tea. And Lady May was just like, well, let me take Zora for a while. Because, she was going to send us to some crazy boot camp child with, I'm sure she was going to be the only little black thing in sight. And she was just like, no, Carissa, she don't want Lady May in their business. Because she know how invasive and, nosy and, how she is. But Jacob was just like, that's my mother and his family. When you rather her go with family than some damn body you don't know, and anything can happen to that child up there in the boot camp in the woods, which is true. Shit. So she ends up taking Zora over to Lady May's house, and she just went in there, closed the door. But Lady May was just like, you need to hug your parents and tell them bye. Lady May assured Jacob that she gonna set Zora straight, so we gonna see about that. What else is happening, child? Rochelle. Well, Okay, so we still at the party, and James, he ends up calling his whole family up there, the kids and the grandkids. It's the light skinned people on this side and the dark skinned people on this side. And they just all sitting there, and James said such nice beautiful words about Lady May. Lady May had tears in her eyes, and James was actually crying. He's doing everything he can to win May back. May's over it. You sitting up the divorce papers, you meant that, and I'm done. Kick rocks, I'm done. I'm Lynn Whitfield. So, they look out into the crowd, and Sister Rochelle, that hussy, is there. Latoya Luckett, yes. She's in the building with black lipstick on. Black or dark burgundy, whatever color it was. It was bad. She's a bad woman. She's beautiful. But wicked. Wicked as hell. So anyway, Lady Mae was just like, what the hell is she doing here? James went out there, had an exchange with Rochelle. Y'all know she putting on, because she's trying to take the Greenleafs down. James was just like, you just cannot be here, and if I ever played in your face, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to work things out with my wife. Rochelle was just like, you called me to come to the Biltmore with you. I was like, oh, you called her, James? All right. But, she's still, her plan is just to take the Greenleafs down, period. Her and Tasha. But Tasha's starting to feel bad about it. It's going to end up being Rochelle. But then Rochelle going to kill Tasha. Watch. She going to try to kill Tasha because she going to be mad that she ain't on her side no more. Then watch Jacob show up and be Tasha's savior. And Tasha and Jacob going to start having feelings for each other. Then Clarissa going to find out. Meanwhile, Zora, she back on the road with Isaiah. Watch what I tell you. Watch. I see how this whole thing gonna plan out. Y'all know I'm a quarter voodoo, so I be knowing things. So anyway, they're doing their own thing, and Rochelle ends up walking out. Now, before Rochelle ends up walking out after James told her to leave, she talks to Sister Clara because, she was talking in a conversation with Grace and Darius, and, Clara mentioned that, she's in business with the Greenleafs because Grace don't know nothing about the whole thing. She know that they're having tax issues, but I don't think Grace knows that Clara is the one that's giving them the $2 million to get out of the tax issues. So, she stops Rochelle, and she stops Clara, Rochelle, and she's just trying to give it to Clara. Be like, what business you got with the Greenleaf? What business you got with them? Clara was just like, it's refined church information. I can't tell you, baby. She was just like, you sure you can't say nothing? She was like, yeah, I'm sure I can't say nothing to you, sweetheart. Rochelle was just like, okay, just make sure you consult your business manager just one more time before you write that check over to them. It would be smart to. Child, don't you know, before Clara and Rochelle, her granddaughter, before Clara and Corinne, her granddaughter, walked out, she said to Lady Mae, I want to have a meeting with you and James and my business partner before I give y'all the money, just to make sure that everything is signed, sealed, and delivered and going in the right areas. Lady Mae was just like, okay. Who that Rochelle, I tell you, this show's so good. Connie had a scene with Grace in the office. Connie was just like, look, I know something ain't right. And, Calvary is the Greenleaf family. And if Bishop is ever not up for it, or something happened to Bishop, or they want Bishop out, because of the tax situation or whatever, you may have to step up and be the bishop, Grace. Are you willing to do that? Are you willing to run this church? And Grace didn't have nothing to say, child. She didn't know what to say. She was stunned, darling. Stunned. I was like, Lord Jesus, that'd be a mess. Now see, this is going to be more friction with Grace and Lady Mae, because if Lady Mae trying to step up and become the leader of Calvary. But they want Grace because they ain't never heard Lady May preach like that. It's gonna be more mess. I tell you, Grace and Lady May are never gonna fully get along ever, unfortunately. And then it ended. The episode ended with Charity singing Gloria Gaynor. I will survive, and as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. 'Cause I got all my life to live, and I got all my love to give, and I'll survive. I will survive. I will survive. Just giving life, just living her best broke life. And then all of a sudden the police shows up, child. They think Charity's celebrity. A police shows up and say, you need to come with me and bring the baby. Kevin done called the police on Charity. Dumb. I don't even know why Charity told him that she on the road, knowing that he forbidded her and threatened her not to take my baby out of the state. Why you just didn't say you was at IHOP or something? What? Anyway, this show's getting better and better every single episode. Every single episode. So far, it has not disappointed. Looking at the scenes from this upcoming season 3 that we're on now, it looked boring to me compared to the first 2 seasons. But so far, it's giving me life. I'm here for it. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me. Belching moments. On Google Plus, follow me at ItsKingsWorld, Instagram and Twitter at ItsKingsWorld89, Snapchat, Chase King on Facebook, all that good stuff. All my social media moments will be in the bottom bar below. Like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, stay black and stay tuned. And keep Jesus in your heart.